A recent Gallup poll shows that more than 60% of adults aged 18 to 34 are cutting back on the amount of alcohol they drink. And to meet the changing demand for non-alcoholic solutions, sober bars are increasing in numbers all around the country. As Chad Brummett found out for our KRQE series, New Mexico Frontiers, this growing trend is not lost on consumers here in New Mexico.
Shaken, stirred, and 100% sober. That's what's on the menu here at Lost Culture's Tea Bar in the Sawmill Village.
And I have a lot of passion for bartending. I like, the alchemy of mixing and creating cocktails and combining flavors and, just playing with different flavor profiles.
Ryan Brown is the owner of the Sober Bar, one of the newest in the Albuquerque metro.
We wanted to have something a little more accessible, easy walk up, no reservations needed. Just pop in, grab a cup, grab a pot, and enjoy some tea with your friends. Using
a tea-based cocktail list, Lost Cultures offers loose-leaf teas with a variety of flavor profiles throughout the day and a more robust menu of mocktails for their nighttime patrons.
Combines different flavor profiles, different juices, lots of teas. There are a couple of non-alcoholic spirit-based cocktails, but most of them I try to stick to a tea-based menu.
While a number of bars offer mocktails on their menu, very few dedicated sober bars call New Mexico home. But that soon could be changing.
According to Nielsen IQ data, the non-alcoholic beverage industry made $395 million between August of 2021 and August of 2022. That's a 20% growth in the industry within just 1 year.
Brown plans to start adding kombucha to his menu in the spring of 2024, which is another popular alternative for consumers looking for non-alcoholic beverages. In the Albuquerque metro, locations like New Mexico Ferments and Urban Mama 505 offer kombucha on tap. And while the fermenting process does produce a low level of alcohol, most processes yield less than 0.5% in their drinks.
So if you are in recovery or you are concerned about the alcohol content in your beverage, be sure that you read the labels or ask the server at the kombucha bar about the alcohol content in your drink.
Another growing trend in the non-alcoholic movement is kava. Derived from the root of South Pacific plants, the name literally translates to intoxicating pepper from the Polynesian word awa.
The kava plant is known for relaxing the body and relaxing the mind.
Mandy Vickery is the owner of Pure Land Kava, the first full kava bar in Albuquerque. She first discovered the drinks while living in Florida. A friend introduced her to the growing trend in St. Petersburg, which is considered by many to be the kava capital of the U.S. After learning New Mexico had no standalone kava bars, Vickery made it her mission.
Everyone who comes in, I give them a free drink to try.
To bring the growing trend to the state.
People are surprised that there's so many different tastes that they could have. All right. They enjoy the lifted and gifted feeling that they get in about 30 minutes after having a drink or two.
While the kava root doesn't contain any alcohol, it is considered by the National Institute of Health to have psychoactive properties. Experts say that it gives some consumers a calming, euphoric feeling. Vickery says that this is what makes the root a perfect substitute for people abstaining from booze, but still looking for a calming beverage with friends.
No one's addicted to it in a way that they can't be happy on the one day a week I'm not open.
As more and more consumers are looking for healthier lifestyle solutions, sober bars could become a mainstay in nightlife attractions. And with cities like New York, Denver, and Phoenix growing their population of non-alcoholic establishments, it's only a matter of time that health-conscious New Mexicans will be thirsty for more sober solutions.
That was Chad Brummett reporting. While studies are still being conducted on the overall efficacy and safety of these non-alcoholic alternatives, Vickery emphasizes that kava should not be consumed by women who are pregnant, people under 18, or those suffering from Parkinson's. And as with any dietary supplement, the best advice is to always consult your doctor.